A very good evening. I'm Madhur and this is the Thursday night edition of South Asian News on Vision of Asia. We are wrapping up the week with much discussed on South Asian political, educational and social voices. This week definitely contributed much to the diaspora's raising awareness, celebrating diversity and also applauding pioneers from the community. On the show tonight, we bring you highlights reflecting upon successes and global recognition of South Asians on a large scale. Be sure to reach us if you have a voice, a story or a festivity to share with us with your fellow South Asian members. Also, a quick shout out for ITV Gold's new show. Tune in this Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern for Desis and Health with Dr. Soma Mandal, bringing you all a great knowledge and understanding of South Asian health issues, preventive medicine and much more. And if you have a question for Dr. Soma Mandal, send it to us on info@itvgold.com. Remember to tune in 8 p.m. on Saturday, June 29th. Let's now begin our South Asian segment for the night, taking a look at the headlines. Indo-American Arts Council presents Madhur Jaffrey on Instantly Indian Cookbook in New York City. Apna Bazar hosts grand reopening in Oak Tree Road, New Jersey. SARC commemorates President Trump's birth anniversary at the Dwarkadhish temple in New Jersey. This and a lot more right after a short break. Stay with us in Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community. We'll be right back. Welcome again. I'm Aditi Lamba and you are watching Vision of Asia, South Asian News segment. Beginning the show tonight, let's take a look at one of the most popular chains of Indian food stores here in the US, taking a look tonight at Apna Bazar Indian grocery store. Since its opening in 1995, the Apna food stores across the nations have garnered much support and a good reputation for the sustainability of good and fresh quality Indian food products and more, making it easier for a great number of South Asians and their food necessities. On that, recently, Apna Bazar store in the popular area of Oak Tree Road in Edison, New Jersey, held a grand reopening with much energy and spirit. The grand reopening featured a transformation of the store and several new additions and services added to the Apna Bazar. The event saw in support Edison Mayor Tom Lanke, Edison Council Vice President Ajay Patil, and Councilman Joseph Coyle. Let's take a look.
अपना बाज़ार 1700 ओक ट्री रोड की ग्रांड ओपनिंग करी है, ग्रांड री ओपनिंग। तो मेयर आए थे अभी, तो सारे जॉन सॉल्डर और दूसरे जितने भी कांग्रेस में सारे बंदे आए थे और सारी हमारी कम्युनिटी के जो मेन थे सारे बंदे को आए थे। हम लोगों ने नया स्टोर बनाया है और काफ़ी रेनोवेशन करके रोटी की मशीन लाई है और काफ़ी चीज़ें मतलब नई की हैं, तो पसंद आ रहा है। स्टोर बढ़िया बनने की वजह से सबको पसंद आ रहा है।
Hi, how are you, everybody? Mayor Tom Lanke from Edison, over on Oak Tree Road at Apna Bazar Farmers Market. As you can see, it's bustling, very crowded. We're at the grand reopening, and it's great. I just got a tour. It's a fabulous place. I wish you guys the best of luck. From the crowd, I don't think you're going to need that much luck, but we'll wish it to you anyway. But great place, great products in here. If you haven't been here, come on out in Sugar Tree Plaza on Oak Tree Road and.
This is one of my favorite shop. This is not the first time I'm here. Every weekend you will see me here shopping around with my family. A great place, great products, amazing, and thank you, Khadak Singh ji, bringing all the products back from home to here, so we don't feel that we miss India in any way. So again, thank you for serving the community, and whoever is watching ITV, the viewers, please come here, look at the great products, the best and top-notch quality products. Come here and shop around and you'll be very satisfied with that. Again, thank you and good luck to Khadak Singh and your team. Thank you.
Appreciate being here on behalf of our board of directors our chairman, our members. We're proud to always see a store thrive in the Edison community. More important, a great place to learn about the culture and all the different products here and where they come from. A lot of great bulk you can buy here. It's a great education. And I'm told they're giving tours of the place and what you can learn about the culture and everything going on. I'm excited, happy to be here. And again, thank you, Mayor, for always supporting business. And Ajay Patel, our councilman, I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much.
First of all, I want to welcome everybody here to Apna Bazar and thank you, Mayor, Council Vice President AJ Patil, Joe Coyle. I also want to thank and give a big round of applause to township employees Carl, Jim, and John. From the township employees, they have also been very supportive of helping all the new businesses, the existing businesses, work with them to flourish, in this town and support them in any way possible. Thank you.
Let's now take a look at the South Asian Republican Coalition, also known as SARC, who recently held an auspicious Hindu religious ceremony and prayers commemorating US President Donald Trump's birth anniversary while also promoting his re-election in the year 2020. Supporters of the Republican Party and President Trump, the coalition collaborated with the Dwarkadhish temple in Portland, New Jersey, hosting the religious ceremony at the temple premises. A great number of American Hindus gathered at the temple with many attendees, including prominent businessmen, doctors, and politicians, with discussions based on South Asian political voices and its place in the year 2020 US presidential elections. Let's take a look at highlights and the opinions shared with us on ITV Gold.
Datmastro Midaschandadipatasya Upago Sudashya Midasya Shyamasya.
Today we have a wonderful time here at Dwarkadhish temple and we have organized the Hindu rituals Homatmak Lagurudra in order to celebrate the President Trump's birthday. And the main purpose of this yagna is to celebrate the President's birthday in order to give him the long and good wishes, healthy life, and to get the divine blessings from the Lord Shiva to get him re-elected in 2020. The entire temple and the entire management and trustees are so much involved in this event, and I have no words to express my appreciation and gratitude. The way in which they have supported us and the way in which they have been a part of this yagna, giving you more energy. But let me tell you this. First of all, I am an Indian American. And when I came here in America, at that time, I was not knowing that there is a Republican Party. So, taking a clue from this, we need to create tremendous awareness about the Republican Party. And let me tell you this, if one man can bear a torch and the thousands people will join him, this particular Hindu ritual Homatmak Lagurudra is an effort in the direction to give message to the people out there that we still exist here and we are there to work for this country, for this state. And I'm telling you that if we create everybody, every person sitting here, they are leaders in themselves. I urge everybody to you, talk to your neighbors, talk to your friends, talk everybody what we are meant up to and what we want to do.
Vijay Upadhyay, and right now we are trying to do the Holy Yagna for President Trump and preparing for him for the 2020 election. So please give your blessing. We are blessing Donald Trump and his administration, and we are trying to make and spread this word for President Trump that he is our best president so far in the history of United States. Thank you.
Behalf of the SARC committee and all the members, I would like to first of all thank to the Dwarkadhish temple for having a great help for organizing this event. The cause that we have created here for President Trump will go around the world. That first time that Hindu yagna, Homastak yagna, which is being created here in front, and there will be a lot of program will be followed. There will be a Shiv Tandav is also going to be followed by Swarhari here, and we have a lot more speeches coming up, a lot of guests coming up. There's a lot of hard work occurred behind it, and I definitely know that it will be popular around the world, and we will really think and will be thankful. Mr. Trump will definitely be winning in 2020, and definitely all our SARC members will work so hard, and all Indian communities, South Asian communities will be a biggest helpful to create the turnaround, the census into the 2020 elections.
Thank you. I'm delighted to join my friends from the South Asian community once again. I have been working with the Indian community for the last 25 years, and I have so many friends out there. What you're doing today is so important. Thus, your prayers for our president, your happy birthday wishes for him. He is doing a fantastic job for this country in Washington, despite what some of the media would have.
I also thankful to the Dwarkadhish temple, who has given us the beautiful venue in front of so many community people. So I am very much thankful to all the committee members and all. So
God gave us power, and the power is in each one of us to carry goodness. So we pray for our president, for the good of this country. And I ask you, when you leave here today, bring your voice wherever you go to get people to support our president.
And thank you to Mr. Hemant Bhatt from SARC Association, which is growing rapidly in New Jersey. And thank you so much, JPG from the Dwarkadhish temple, to encourage this Lord Shiva's blessings in the form of Lagurudra Yagna for the wellness of this country, as well as Mr. President Trump. So thank you so much, Mr. Bhatt, and all entire SARC team and the Dwarkadhish temple doing wonderful job in New Jersey.
It's time for the show break. Stay with us on Vision of Asia. We'll be right back. Welcome back. You are tuning to Vision of Asia, bringing you prime South Asian highlights from all across. We have now more highlights from the recently held Book Talk interactive session featuring renowned Indian cookbook author and an icon Madhur Jaffrey in New York City. Presented by the Indo-American Arts Council as is another successful edition of displaying the best artists, authors and more from the Indian diaspora, the Big Talk saw a great insight into Madhur Jaffrey's take on Indian food and her journey as the godmother of Indian food writing and TV hosting. Also discussing her new book, Instantly Indian Cookbook, she spoke with humility and much admiration for Indian food and its global presence. Moderating the discussion was Indian American food writer Priya Krishna. Let's take a look at some highlights from the book talk and our interactions there.
I was from India and we were all Indians. I never thought of putting myself in a category. This generation has decided or has been told or has accepted we are brown and we represent the brown people. And we will say what we are and do what we want. So they are a bolder generation in that way. They're clear about who they are. They accept their place in this society the way it is. And they are fighting and doing things that I was not allowed to do.
I am Harjeev Singh and I'm on the advisory board of Indo-American Arts Council. I'm delighted to be here, and we have a fascinating evening with Madhur, Jaffrey and Priya Krishna, both who write on food, which for me personally is a favorite topic, and we look forward to having an exciting conversation with both of them.
I didn't have the access, I was not allowed the access to say, this is what I am, this is what we eat, here's something, like it or not.
But then, I mean, look at what happens now, and you are known as the queen of Indian cooking. So clearly,
but I just pushed it to do the stop. I pushed the stop button. That's what I did.
My mom and I both love to cook. We love food, and Mother Jaffrey is our favorite chef, so we're really excited. This is a really special birthday treat.
Bhakti choti langoti sahi. I don't know if you know that phrase, but a thief that's running away, if you catch him by his underpants, that's, it's something. You at least caught him. So what we're doing here is getting American interest any way we can by just hanging on, attaching ourselves to whatever is possible, and then putting some of our spices in it and saying, do you like it? Do you like it this way? We're asking. We're still at the stage of asking.
And I'm so happy to be here because Madhur Jaffrey is one of our favorite, very favorite cook. So glad to be here.
The regions of China have been understood and accepted. Americans understand more about China than they do about India. They have a relationship with China and they do know the regions. So I think the chefs can go ahead and do that. Whereas nobody cares about regional Indian cooking. And people can do it, if it's very good, somebody will come. But what is it, if you look at the restaurants that are there, like Indian Accent, and they're touching on Indian food. They're giving it in small bites.
Having that success yourself and then interacting with someone like her, what does that do for you?
I feel like Mother was definitely an early inspiration, not just for me, but for my mom, who's the co-author of my cookbook.
Right.
Like, she kind of blazed the trail. Without her, without a big time author and a big time publishing company taking a chance on her book so many years ago, someone probably wouldn't have taken a chance on my book in 2017.
Right.
Yeah, I would love like a Bengali restaurant,
I would love that.
restaurant. I mean, nothing would make me happier.
There are always the dosa places which are there, and they do quite well. And I gather if you go to Richmond Hill and places like that, you will find. I've had very good food from Kerala in one restaurant. So there are places that will do certain things, but they are not mainstream.
Yeah.
And they're not in Manhattan. They're sort of way out.
And I think Indians are fighting an uphill battle where I talk to Indian chefs and they say people walk in and if there's no butter chicken on the menu, they walk out.
Right. I had to fight that. I refused to have chicken tikka masala when I was in Lava. Well, people would ask for it, and the cooks would make it and give it to them.
I have to ask you, a lot of, authors here and people that are, the young professionals in the food industry here are often admiring people such as Madhur. What have they done for, people from our community, especially young women like you? What has she done in order to really, make it a bit easier for you, which perhaps she didn't have, you think?
Yeah, I mean, the fact that her books did so well made it more likely for publishers to take a chance on other books by South Asian authors. Also, just I think for any South Asian, seeing someone who looks like them on the cover of a cookbook on television, that's really impactful. We feel seen, we feel motivated, like we can do this and we can make it in this industry.
Does it drive you crazy when people put like a spoonful of haldi in their orange juice?
Oh God, it just still does this to me because raw haldi is something that we don't.
Yeah, I don't think people understand that.
No,
haldi
people
is
don't
not
understand that.
Yeah.
So these things have to be explained. So then if you tell them, okay, either you roast your spices or then they roast every spice.
Totally.
Yeah.
And then they think that every Indian dish involves roasting 10 spices, grinding them
so
in
they
a
go
grinder.
crazy roasting the spices. So I think this whole business is a little too hard for them.
What's your take on the Indian food industry here? And especially, what do you think is the American perspective over the years that you've seen when you take a look at Indian food and how it's depicted and perhaps, discussed at this point?
I want to say a little disappointed, and it's one thing I really want to talk about
that's
tonight.
very honest.
It's that, I think there are a lot of really amazing Indian chefs out there, people like Preeti Mistry, people like Marwan Irani, who are doing unbelievable Indian food.
Right.
But I think in general, the American understanding of Indian food is still really limited to the word curry, butter chicken, and I feel like we're all working to sort of break through those stereotypes, but it's taking a lot. Like they've definitely stuck for a long time.
Indo-American Arts Council, they do amazing work. They bring incredible events, really prolific authors, incredible personalities such as yourself. A little comment on the council and all the works they've been doing.
I mean, I am just excited about any kind of Indian organization. I didn't grow up around, I had a small Indian community, but I only sort of developed a professional Indian community once I graduated from college, and I wish that I have that. So, I'm happy for all organizations that exist to sort of bring South Asians together.
Well, Priya, it was a pleasure having you here with us. I would love for you to give one last message to our audience, and especially to young South Asian professionals that are, blogging for food, that are writing for food, that are passionate for food, that Indian American blend. One comment for all of them to our camera.
Yeah, just don't forget to just authentically be yourself. Don't be afraid to speak your exact truth. Don't worry about alienating people, having people think something might be too foreign or different or weird. Like, people like when people are their true selves. So be that.
Well, those were some really words of wisdom for sure. Priya Krishnan, everyone. Follow her on all her media handles, and obviously follow us to see all our conversations with her. Thank you. And this wraps up our show for the night. Remember to send us your suggestions to get your voices and organizations on our show. Email us on events@itvgold.com or follow us on our Facebook handle @itvgold. Remember, you can also now subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch many of our popular shows for free. Tune in this Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern, for our topics of the week. Thank you for joining us tonight. This is Vision of Asia, and I'm Aditi Lamba. Take care and be well.